Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's a Littlefinger, and today is Friday, January 29th. Can you believe January is almost over? 2021, pretty crazy. Not a whole lot in stores new, so I wanted to ask you guys, looking back on last year, 2020, what was your favorite tank that you purchased, and why is it your favorite? To me, it was the Defender Mark 1, which I've got shown here in the garage. Super mobile, medium tank with nice armor, plus a 4-shot auto loader. Really dishes out the damage. I've only played 10 regular battles in it with a 100% win rate and a 93% shot effectiveness. So super accurate gun as well. But let me know in the comments below what your favorite tank was that you picked up in 2020. Okay, so let's move on to the store. We've got a few days left of these surprise containers. Hopefully I don't need to spend too much time speaking about these, as I've talked about them for several weeks now. But essentially, depending upon the size that you buy, whether you get 11, 16, or 21, and I think there were some smaller ones that I probably used up and failed on miserably, you will get a container with a chance to win one of these tanks. The issue here is you have no choice. This is completely random as to which tank container you get out of this list. And then when you go to open that container, so it's like double containers, you have between a 2.5% and 5% chance of pulling the tank depending upon which tank it is. So it's gambling on top of gambling, quite honestly. And there are good tanks in this list, but again, very low percentage chance of getting the tanks. Now, the SU-100Y, this was in the stores last week. I love this deal just because to buy 30 days of premium time is 2,000 gold in of itself. So you're getting a really fun, derpy tank, tier 6, all of the equipment slots unlocked. So yes, I understand some of you guys will say, yeah, but you can get that tank for free in the big container, your weekly container. I get it. But if you don't already have this tank, it is a nice tank to get. The 121B Tier 10 medium tank. Love this tank. Fun to drive. Love the camo. It is gold as gold gets. Awesome camo. 15,000 gold. You can take a chance, 25% chance of getting this tank. And the only good side about this container here is that you will get 8,500 gold if you don't get the tank, which works out to be 350 gold per dollar, which is really not that bad. So, you know, if you have to risk it and you're willing to take gold as a backup offer, this is a nice little container, one of the better containers out there. 15,000 gold for this tank. That's about, you know, what we see standard pricing for a tier 10 medium tank. And I talked about this a lot more in the last review. We're moving on down here, and as you can see, we've got a trend of Chinese tanks. And I was quite perplexed last week. Why would you have a bundle of two tanks that are so similar? Chinese New Year. Yes, those of you smarter than me, put it in the comments. You know, they're loading up the store with these Chinese tanks, and these are two heavy tanks. Both of them are really nice, great armor. You know, they've got the big dirt, inaccurate gun, Russian trolley type gun that you're used to, and you know, I just can't see spending 10,500 for two tanks exactly the same. And both of these tanks, quite honestly, are very similar. If you're trying to pick out one, just go with the WZ111. New this week that wasn't in stores last week is a bundle here with the AT-15A and the FV201A45. Not a bad deal, quite honestly, for a tier 10. 3,500 gold comes with this British camo flag and all 9 equipment slots unlocked. It's a high firing, heavy tank, um, good turret armor, just an overall decent tank. Nothing special about it. If you want to get it without the camo here, it's even cheaper, 2,500. Um, AT-15A thrown into that. I really wanted to like this tank, and I really hoped the armor would be something special. Um, but it's just a difficult drive. I don't like the AT series at all. This is obviously one of the better ones, but um, you know, I would just stay away from it if you don't have it. Ah, the Tog 2 got a huge buff in speed and armor with this most recent update. This is purchased with your tournament coins. So any of you that don't already have the tank, it's a free way to get that up if you've been playing in tournaments and whatnot. So again, that's not a whole lot. We've got the Ram 2. This is a tank that I don't own, but right now I'm trying not to spend money on this game. And even with $5, it might get me drawn in, just because, it's a tank I don't have, right? And like to pick up anything that I can. I think I'm at 418 tanks in my garage right now. We'll check that out. Um, so I don't know too much about this tank. Maybe I should pick it up and do a quick review. But there's only 5 days left, so 7 days premium time, all the equipment slots, some 5x. Not doesn't sound too bad of a deal. The Conquerors Power. I love this deal. For those of you that are in the need for some gold, obviously right off the bat what you'll see is you get 90 days of premium time, which let's see, that's worth somewhere between 8,000, 2,000, let's call it like 5,000, right, of gold. Plus, you're getting an additional 500 gold boosters on top of a guaranteed 37,000 gold. Works out to be $370 if we add in the benefit of the 90 days of premium and the fact that you're going to get between 5 and 10,000 of gold from these boosters. It's getting up there in the 400, 450 range per dollar, which is a really good deal for gold. As you get down into the smaller bundle here, it's not quite as good of a deal. Um, so I would stick with the $100 deal if your wallets will allow it. And so let me just go check here. Yep, so we're at 418 tanks. We're striving to get the aces up to 418 as well, but it has been difficult, guys. So I hope you all are having fun out there. And remember, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.